Yeah. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Lenart, Subprime Hero.
And we are Brewing Solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast Live. You know where it is that we are. Hey. We are at the incredible Mirage Digital Dealer 2022, fabulous Las Vegas. And we are Brewing Solutions, and we need some more people up in this cafe right now. So help us out. Tag a car guy,
tag a car gal, and share. Come on,
get an incredible guest in here that we got to get loud and proud for. So let's get this rocking because we're Brewing Solutions with the one, the only Sarah Vantine. That's right. Welcome to the party.
One over here too, my friend. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how excited are you to be here?
I am so pumped to be here. This has been an amazing day so far. I have been.
We're just getting started.
It is not even. What is it? Noon.
Just
noon.
Just noon.
Been an amazing morning so far. I'm so pumped up.
Well, we're excited that you're here. You know, we got to see you at Bourbon Business and Cigars. What a great event that was.
Great event.
I know that what I love about what you all are doing over at Quantum Fives, you're always looking for ways to get better, get stronger, uniting with other people too. You know, it's not about just doing it by yourself. It's when you can get a bunch of people together that are on the same mission, you can go a long way. And that starts with your own company. So let's talk about Quantum Five. How's everything been going over there?
You know, Quantum Five, it has been amazing. We have been expanding into so many different dealerships doing automotive training and learning and sustainment. In several hundred stores now, and we continue to grow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So tell us a little bit more about the training that you do for dealers.
Yes, so we do everything from service, BDC, sales, and leadership training. Really, the secret sauce, though, is our community team and our technology app that really allows the learner to go at their own pace and continue to sustain and refine their skills.
That's awesome. And that's exactly what solutionaries all over the place are needing is more and more ways to simplify, making sure you get a consistent cup of training each and every day, right? It's not something that you want to do just one day. It's not just something that you want to do just 1 week. So unfortunate, though, is that prioritizing the time for training is an issue that I think dealers just still have a hard time doing. What do you say for dealers that are trying to figure out, hey, how can I actually minimize the amount of time I'm wasting and take a little bit of that time and actually invest it inside of training? What do you say to those dealers that are trying to find ways to train and prioritize it in their time?
Well, look, I mean, training, you have to think about this. Even Olympic athletes have trainers. You have to have somebody that's going to keep elevating your game. And so really it's doing it at whatever pace the person is comfortable with and being able to meet them there and continue to coach them along their journey. So if it's having the tools and the resources to do a couple of minutes at a time where you're sharpening your saw, you're getting engaged, you're getting your head right, that can make such a difference in their performance overall. And then have those check-ins, have those performance reviews, have those different pieces where you're continuing to be challenged and continue to grow in your own way.
Wow. And that's exactly it. You know, it's everybody goes at their own pace. And I agree with that because we're all snowflakes and we should be treated that way. We shouldn't be put in boxes and say, this is the way you're going to. No, we're not robots, man. You know, I think the way that we grow the best is at our own pace, like you just said. I think with the right encouragement and also seeing others do it. You know, sometimes we have to see somebody else do it before we can believe we can do it. And then we do it. And now we have experiences that we can share and show to others. And that's when you become from a mentee to a mentor. And those are great opportunities. I believe as a mentor, in a lot of cases, you are still a mentee with the mentee. You're learning as you're going too, right? And
absolutely.
But that's what makes it special. I think that what we have above others, especially as coaches, trainers, businesses that are out there helping other businesses, is that we've been there before. So even if we don't know the answer, we know where to go get the answer because we've done it. We've been able to find answers everywhere we go. What about what you all are doing or finding answers to something that's new?
Well, really, I mean, it's been really fun because the technology component of our company, we're constantly creating new content journeys and learning based on where automotive dealers are today. So we all know that digital retailing is changing. The
Absolutely.
processes that you go through in a dealership are changing. So it isn't as simple anymore as, well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and post some stuff in an LMS, and you're going to go and do these assessments and quizzes, and I'm going to hope to God that my people log into this thing and do it. No, you have to have something that really is continuing to evolve. And really, our dealers are the people that give us that information. We have our learners coming to us and say, hey, you know what? I'm really struggling with this finance piece.
Yeah.
What can I do as far as getting a customer over the hurdle in a digital retail space? And just having that ability to continue to adapt their learning around the real challenges that dealers are facing right now. That's been the real amazing piece with our company that I've been so proud of.
And solutionaries all day.
Solutionaries. That's exactly what you guys are doing. You guys are brewing solutions, right? Because there's always problems that are percolating, but finding a way to make sure that you are still getting better no matter what. That 1% is getting added. It could be a 5% growth day, could be a 10% growth day, but ultimately you want to be growing each and every day. And so many times in this industry, because one thing that I know about just about every car guy and car gal out there, they know everything. Right? They know it all, right? And inside of that, it is so hard for leaders and people that are in a position that want to show that they know, right? They want to also act like they know, even if they don't know. What would you say to those leaders that need to say, listen, I don't know it all. I don't get it all. And I need something to help keep me fresh and keep others fresh. What would you say to those leaders that are actually getting in their own way just because they think that they have to know it all to be in their job?
Well, look, I mean, going back to the analogy of like an Olympic athlete, right? I mean, they're training and constantly looking to improve by, sometimes it's like a 1/10 of a second.
Yep,
that
so
little bit. And so
Oh, yeah.
you have to keep in mind, these people are already the top tier of their game. They're some of the best in the world, but they still are trying to refine their skills by that tiny little margin. And so we have to keep that perspective as leaders in our industry. It isn't the fact that you're going to have leaps and bounds different. You have to be vulnerable enough to recognize where your blind spots are and know that you can seek out the people that are going to help you grow in the areas that you have a deficit in.
I agree with that. You know, I think companies, they have a board of advisors. A lot of major CEOs have a board of advisors. I'm just saying, like, they're looking for things that maybe they're not as strong at. They can find somebody to help coach them along the way to be able to be stronger at that, to guide them, because they've had experiences in that before. And when you can find that, that's when you grow. But we all have to understand there's not a person on this planet right now, ever, I'm telling you, that doesn't have room for improvement. We all do. And we got to keep looking for ways to keep sweeping the corners of that room so we can get better, so that this room is cleaner all the time. But what we find is there always going to be some desks collecting because we always are growing, right? But we're not happy unless we're growing. So when you're at work and you think you know everything but you feel like work is horrible or the business is not doing great, even though it is, that's because you're doing the same thing every single day. Right. You have to find ways to improve, to change, to shift. And I don't mean to use the word shift because everybody uses shift and pivot these days, but it is. I think we as humans are only alive when we have those moments like the drop on that roller coaster, when you don't know, that weightless feeling of never being there before. And that is a fun feeling to have, learning, educating, growing. That's why companies like yours and people like you are phenomenal, because you guys are out there doing that for dealers, showing them ways to do that and speaking that into them. So that's awesome.
So for you, coming to these events, because, right, we want to get out of our own ways too, but we want to be able to pour out what we have, give our education, give what it is that we have for the market, but also take something back. What is it that you're wanting inside of your cup when you leave here?
You know, really for me, it's the connections, and it's also, I have so many different educational sessions that I am looking forward to attending. It's just, again, that continuing the personal growth, and there's so many amazing people here like yourselves that you can get such amazing information from, and just be like, wow, you know, what are you doing that is showing success with your customers, with your employees, with your people? Right. And it's just being open-minded to the possibilities here. I think that's what makes Digital Dealer so special, is just all of the people here are looking for solutions.
That's right. So much. And this is Solutionary Central this week, and we are excited to be posting from here and having so much fun. What would you say for us that are trying to make sure that we get loud and proud about women in automotive finding their voice, but also women outside of automotive finding their way in. This is another car gal making big things happen inside of the industry, but that doesn't mean that you are only going to be fixed inside of one spot in the dealership, right? There's so many different areas. You're making things happen on a vendor level. You're seeing things happen inside of the store. What would you say to those ladies out there considering a profession with this incredible group of people?
Yes. So, I've been so fortunate to have some amazing mentors and women in automotive in my past that really showed me what was possible and really showed me that this is a successful career, that you can make a living, that you can provide for your family, that you can have personal growth and fulfillment. So, ladies, if you're considering automotive, this is an amazing place to be, and there has not been a better time to be part of it.
Right now.
And really here to, I can't wait to meet some additional women that we've connected with online and virtually. So just having the opportunity to have those face-to-face connections, it's just so empowering to see other people doing great things.
That's awesome.
100%. That is so great.
One woman I want you to meet, and that's my wife. That's here this week. We don't always get to have our wives with us at these incredible events, but we have so many people to show them off to. But we're excited that you're going to get the chance. She came all the way out to Kentucky, and I do got to say, because Quantum 5 did make it into my bourbon cup. You guys gave us those little stones.
Yes.
Oh, those things are so cool. Right? You put them in the freezer and you don't water down your drink. That's awesome. That was one of the best swag bags ever assembled.
That's the best swag bag at any event I've ever been to. Hands down. When I opened that bag, I was like, oh my goodness.
What is going on?
This is like retail value a lot, right? Even just the weight alone was like, whoa. So yeah, what a swag bag that was. What a great event. It was highlighted by people like you and so many others that were doing great things. Shout out to Scott Joseph and Sandy Cerami, crushing it over there. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. What a great show you guys put on every single year. You do it twice, and I can't wait to go to the next one. It's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, speaking of great show, this has been a great show with our incredible friend Sarah. But you know what we got to do, Solutionaries, to make sure that we pop this off the right way and we get everybody knowing the message to keep forgiving, focusing, and flying so that we can keep growing. So we're going to do the motions together. Let's go ahead and get this dance on. On 3, hands on the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing, That's right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in with this incredible Solutionary hanging out with us today. I am Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy.
And I'm Fred Leonard, Subprime Hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast live at
Digital Dealer
2022 at the Mirage.
That's right.
With the one,
the only Sarah Vantine. That's right. Thank you so much.
Again. We'll see you all later. Keep brewing solutions. We got plenty more where that came from.
Let's go, Solutionaries. Let's go.